The Easter Story by Dele Akinrin. Can you tell me who tried to kill God? Who had the audacity to shed his blood? Who ripped his robes and spat in his face? Who subjected my Lord to a public disgrace? Who crowned him in thorns and reeds? Who cast lots for his garment out of greed? Who thrust a sword deep into his side to convince themselves they had ended his life? Who thrust a long nail through the heart of his palm, the healing hands of my Lord that had done no man harm? Who sold the priceless for a handful of silver? Who betrayed his master in the night as he shivered? Who fell asleep when he urged them to pray? And as the guards approached, who ran away? Who rejoiced and said, "At last he is dead"? Who was jubilant when they freed Barnabas instead? Who wept at his feet as he hung on the cross and looked upon her son as she mourned for her loss? Where were the 5,000 he had once fed, and dear Lazarus he had raised from the dead? Was Satan rejoicing, so sure he had won? It had seemed so easy to destroy God's own son. But mostly, where was the Father as his son cried in pain and suffered the insults, ridicule, and shame? I don't think God ever before now had cried. But if he wept on this day, I would not be surprised. For how would you feel to crucify your own son, one who had never done a single thing wrong? But this was the way that it had to be. The king had to die so that we could go free. A price must be paid. Precious blood must be shed. For us to know life, for 2 nights he must stay dead. But even in death he had work to do. He ministered to those who departed before me and you. And on that special day he arose without strife. Just as he was sacrificed, he came back to life. A tomb could not encase him in the deep of the ground, and try as it might, death could not hold him down. As he arose, he handed us the key to walk majestically. In our newfound liberty, the curse of Adam had now come to an end, thanks to the love of my Savior and best friend.